Hey, what's up, guys? This is Martin here from Kodiak. Your favorite homeboy from Poland is back. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Let's roll. So, let's talk about handsome man's game today and why women break rules for attractive or handsome men. Because this is something that I don't really feel like this is something that is covered too much on the internet. And I've kind of made videos about this in the past, but let's talk about it once more. This is the deal, guys. A lot of men today are struggling with women. And I always preach this on my channel. The most important thing you can work on to become more attractive to the opposite sex is your looks. That means your face, your body, how you carry yourself, and all these things. They play a massive role in your attraction with women. And there's a ton of guys out there who want to tell you that looks don't matter, looks don't matter, looks don't matter. It's all about your personality. And yada yada rah. But they're lying to you. And I'm speaking from experience here. Looks matter a lot today. And when you're attractive, it's almost like it's a little superpower in a way. Because all these other guys, all these simps, all these beta males, and particularly all these old grumpy men who have nothing else but money and some status, they have to compensate for their lack of looks. So, in a way, that attraction is never going to be natural in the first place, right? And this is the thing that nobody talks about, guys. Looks matter, and just like they do with women, even if a girl has a lot of money, she pulls up in a Bentley to pick you up, but she's 100, 200 pounds overweight, you're not going to be attracted to her. You're not going to be turned on, right? And vice versa. The same thing happens to men. Even though you're rich, you have a lot of status, and you might be able to pull up in a Ferrari or something, which happens to a lot of guys, by the way. They have a lot of money, they have status, and they're dating some 20, 25-year-old, and that attraction is not natural. It is not raw, it is not biological. And I think it's very, very important to be in a safe, good relationship, to have that mutual attraction for each other. Otherwise, it's going to be, it's facilitated, it's not really authentic, and that's when it becomes a problem. That's the bottom line. And a lot of people are like, no, a lot of people believe that, once I have money, then I'm going to be able to attract women. Or once I have this, once I have that, then I'm, going to start attracting women. No. That's so fake. It is never going to be true. The fact of the matter is, you got to start now. And I preach this on my channel all the time. Work on your looks. Your body, your face, grow out your hair if you have hair. And work on yourself. That's the thing that's going to make you most attracted to women. Because if not, you're going to be this old guy who's going to have no game, no confidence, no style, no nothing. But sure, you're going to have a lot of money. But what's the point of having money if that woman is not being turned on by you? That's the kicker, guys. And a lot of guys don't realize this. So yes, ideally, you want to have all these things. You want to embody all these things that a high-value man should have. Your looks, your money, your game, your status, your body, your social skills. Absolutely. That's the goal. That should be the end goal for every single man who's watching this. But if you're just starting out, focus on your game and on your looks. That's going to give you the most ROI in no time. Or, in fact, in a very short period of time. Because I used to buy into it when I was younger. Particularly before my glow-up phase. I was always thinking of all these, pickup lines. Because all these dating gurus were saying that, it's all about your game. It's all about your pickup skills and all these things. But it's cliche and it doesn't work. Because it doesn't come from you. That's why it doesn't work. Because girls, bro, these women out there, they can feel it. They can tell instantly if a guy is being real or not. They can smell it from a mile. And every guy who's watching this who has some experience with women, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Because I've been in that place in life. I had nothing to my name, and I was still pulling women. Why? Because girls can sense that confidence. They can sense that man that's inside of you. They can sense when you're walking tall, when you have that big dick energy, when you're confident, you're sexy, you're smooth, and everything. They know it, man. They can smell that finesse. They can smell that big boy energy. It is not fake. They can sense that alpha male vibration that you're exuding to the world. They got it, man. So, that's the thing. You gotta work on it. You gotta, push the envelope a little bit and start working on your looks and your game. Otherwise, you're not gonna succeed. And at the same time, women break rules for attractive men. And I've seen this so many times in my own life. I've seen it, time and time again. I've been in so many places in life, and in so many situations in life where I was dealing with women who were quote unquote in relationships, but I never knew it, guys, because there's a good portion of women who will never tell you about these things. They're going to be quiet about it because they're attracted to you. But then, later, once we started talking and once we, got in the groove, we did some yeehaw and all these things, then they told me about it. But they're so shady about it. They want to go, undercover with it when you're attractive. And, guys, if you're attractive and you're watching this, you know exactly what I'm talking about. And that attraction is usually very raw. They can't help themselves, bro. Like last year or this year, I've seen so many women who are like that with me, and it's so funny when it happens. It is so funny. But that's the real deal, guys. That's the kicker. So work on your looks, become more attractive, and you're gonna see that women will be so into you. When you got the looks, when you got that confidence, when you got that big boy energy, when you're emitting all this high value man vibration to the world. And you're not going to have a lot of competition because most men are such bums today. They're so goofy. They're beta, a lot of them. They're not working on their looks. They have no money, no finesse, no game, no body. And then they wonder why no woman is into them. Because they're so aloof. And they're delusional, all of these guys. They think they deserve all these women when in fact they're at the bottom. In the hierarchy of men. Because there's an invisible hierarchy out there. And you gotta work for it. You gotta become that man. Become that man who she would cheat with. I don't encourage that behavior. I'm against it. Because I was in many situations like that in my own life, where I met women who were with boyfriends, and they never told me about it. But once I figured that they had a guy or something, I'll be like, nah, hell no, that's not me. I don't want to smash this guy's girl behind his back, because that's not me. But I know a lot of guys would go for it, but that was never me. I have some morals here. But they're not going to tell you about it. And they're going to be into it very fast. And you don't have to try as hard. Yes, you still need to have game, absolutely. In fact, this is a big misconception with a lot of guys. They think they don't need game to pull women. They just need looks. No, it's wrong. Because you still need to talk to these girls. And if you're not backing up your looks, let's say you have really good looks. You're a Ferrari or a Porsche or a Bentley or a McLaren. I love using cars here as an example. If you don't have the game to back up your looks, it's not going to help you guys. Yes, you might smash a couple of times. Yeah, it might happen. But you're not going to attract the amount of girls that you would like to attract. Because a lot of girls will be turned off by your energy. You don't have that swagger. You don't have that charisma, that little thing that makes you different from all the other guys. So you got to own your looks. But if you do, if you have everything across the board, bro, you have no competition at this point. Because once again, most men have no finesse. They have no game. They have no style, no looks, no nothing. And if that's you who's watching this, if you're a black-pilled guy and you're like, oh man, no, you're such a jerk for calling me out. Bro, you can improve. You can become better. Definitely. It is not over for you. It is all a matter of your mindset and your attitude. You can improve your looks. You can work on your body. You can work on your money, your skills, your status, your habits and everything. You can, definitely. It is not something that is granted for all the, elites of the world. No. Or some guys are gifted with these things. Yes, definitely. Genetics play a role, but don't let your genetics control you. I 100% stand by that. Become that guy who's sought after by women. And you're gonna realize that your life is gonna change. So don't be a buffer, guys. Do it anyway. Work on yourself. And you're gonna come to realize that you're gonna attract women with no problem at all. I'm telling you, man. I'm gonna release a couple of videos here on my channel just to show you guys how easy it is if you know what you're doing. So, to wrap it up, work on your looks, work on your game, and realize that girls are not gonna give you a lot of resistance when you're attractive, because that attraction is raw, it's natural, and it's gonna go very far. Although I don't think, guys, don't look at it the wrong way. I don't think looks are everything. I don't think that your looks and your attractiveness as a man is the only sole factor that's going to define your success with women. No. Because in fact, there's a ton of guys out there who aren't necessarily the most attractive, but they're still pulling a whole bunch of chicks, a whole bunch of baddies, right? They might have some money, they might have some, big boy chicks coming in, but they can still pull women. Because they have game, they have that finesse, they have that charisma, they have that it factor. And it's necessary. It is vital. It is crucial, guys. So you need to, stand on your looks. Have that game. Have that confidence. Walk yourself with confidence. Stand tall. Be brave. Be bravado. Be a little cocky every now and then. And it's going to change for you. All right? So, anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and I wish you all a beautiful day. All right? Stay strong.